Hello everyone and welcome back to the Stale Donut Collective. My name is Clemens.
Shit.
With me today is Bob.
Hey kids, how's it going?
John.
Greetings, normies.
And Julius. And
Hey.
many moons ago, the SDC covered Little Moonbeam, but the offer was not done, but now they are probably done.
I mean, it's marked complete now. I don't know if it was marked complete before. Probably was, to be honest. But it was last updated in 2021, so it's probably done now.
Yeah, and if you remember, this author has strong opinions about abortion, so if that's not your kind of vibe that you want to get, then probably not the video for you.
Oh, well.
Yeah, this was a poem collection about alternate timelines, abortions, home births, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
All our favorite topics. I really appreciate that we've got an all-male cast today to talk about these very just like the good old days, right? We all have this conversation, and then everybody else will catch up.
Because we have the opinions that matter, I guess.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. So this was by No Fate 1990. And we continue with chapter 27, Eternally Radiating Afterglow.
Oh, you should get that checked out.
That's a good title.
Our baby
Okay.
kind of glows.
No.
Rini's Pav. Becoming one with Mother Nature. An eternally radiating afterglow. She did it. She said the thing.
Just said the title drop, dude. Oh, shit.
Your passing shadow. Echoes of my flesh and blood. These good, positive vibes.
What? What does that mean?
I'll give Little Moonbeam this, and maybe I'm unlearning the lessons that I learned from the SDC that I should never give credit, but I feel like there are a couple of phrases in here that I think are like maybe sort of interesting, but it's not enough. Like you've given me just a couple of images. So like eternally radiating afterglow, like the afterglow of birth, you're eternally radiating. Okay. I guess fine. And then your passing shadow, echoes of my flesh and blood. Like when you maybe a shadow on whatever the fucking what's it called when you do that? I bet Adam's listening. Adam would be able to know, actually, right off the dome, probably. When they do the like scan and they see the baby and they show you a picture of the baby in the womb, whatever that's called, right? Like the shadow of the baby is the thing,
Ultrasound?
and then like echoes. Yeah, ultrasound. That's the word. Shit, I can't believe I couldn't remember the word ultrasound. But yeah, the shadow is kind of a thing there, and echoes of my blood. That's like the echoes of me. That. But then it's like, that's it. It's 5 lines. That's it. That's all we got. It's not, you're not saying anything about it. You're just pointing out that they exist.
Honestly, Bob, if you hadn't explained it, I would have never got that.
That's why I'm a Steel Donut Poet Laureate.
I would have never got that this was about an ultrasound being taken.
That's my guess. I mean, echoes of my flesh and blood, I think, could be just the baby itself, right? Like, my genes are echoed because they're repeated by you, my child.
Yeah, maybe.
These good positive vibes is just a shit line. It's just bad. You didn't have a way to end the poem, so you just went like,
I disagree.
feel good.
I disagree. These vibes, man. The vibes.
I just, if you want to say something, say something. Also, why is this Rini's POV? What does that mean? Why?
Maybe she's there for the
Echoes of
ultrasound.
my
Rini-
flesh and blood?
Is Rini the baby?
No.
But then it
No.
wouldn't be echoes of my flesh. It would be echoes of my mother's flesh or my father's flesh.
I don't want to give my opinion because I just had a dark thought.
I mean, it could be a baby's baby. I don't like that.
Oh no.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan at all.
Well, I don't think they know either. I think they've got. It sounds like they've got a couple of interesting images or metaphors in their head, and then like they just kind of crammed them into the square hole of this poem. You know,
It's like
a couple round ideas crammed into the square hole of this poem.
I like that we're starting off with such a cryptic thing.
Yeah, no, I was trying to create a poem about the poem.
Yeah.
You know? Like Bob's POV. The circular ideas about babies crammed through the square hole of poetry. And these good positive vibes. That's how I end the poem.
Yeah, you can end any
I just kind of
poem
peter
like
out
that.
at the
Just
end.
say these good positive vibes.
all
These
good endings
positive
have to have
vibes.
positive vibes.
Unless
these
it's
good
gothic
positive
poetry, and
vibes.
then you say these bad
Negative vibes. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, there we go. That's that. Oh no, I'm looking at the next one. All right, we ready to move on?
I mean, I am.
Well,
Chapter
Hotaru's
28. Deathly stare in silence.
All right, chapter 28. Hotaru's POV. A haunting concept. My deathly stare and silence. Echoes of doomsday.
I think this is abortion now again.
Is Hotaru the abortion doctor? Like, that's the only way I can see this. My deathly stare. I don't know. I don't think they thought about it that much.
Yeah, and after our 5 lines poem, we got our 3 lines poem. By the end of it, it will just be one character.
Is this a haiku? Is this a proper haiku, maybe? A haunting concept. Yeah, that's 5. My deathly stare and silence. 7. Echoes of doomsday. Yeah, 5. Yeah, they did a haiku.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
It's not... I mean...
I guess it's good now.
If I may quote Jeff Goldblum, you worried about if so much if you could, you didn't stop to think if you should.
Yeah. It's a haunting concept, guys. Yikes.
No positive vibes to be found over here.
Yeah, that one didn't need to end in positive vibes.
Chapter 29. You can't win in this war.
Alright.
Here we go. This is gonna be great. Hello again, unwanted visitors, these dark and ghostly whispers. Demons crawl from underneath the rocky surface. Your skin. What the frig is happening? I have to get through this first, then we can theorize.
Okay.
Depressed. You can't win this war between good and evil. Your perception of reality is distorted. It is not a silly matter at all. I disagree. This is very
See, you're making it pretty silly.
Serious.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Hello again, unwanted visitors. The voice is inside your head. They lead you to a place far beyond the Great Divide.
Okay, these are just new metal lyrics right now.
Yeah.
I
Did they just stick like Linkin Park lyrics into ChatGPT?
Yeah, that's what it
Just
is.
summarize the new divide for me. Demons crawl from underneath. You know, like, yeah.
I can never once leave your side. I catch the next tide with you. I thought I heard you say, "Come and rescue me." Today is the day when you completely shut down or draw closer to me. I wish I could make your anguish to go away for good.
So Rini is a child and has these deep thoughts about a war between good and evil.
Yeah, I'm loath to take the advice of a child about like grand fight wars between good and evil, but
She is thousands of years old, to be fair.
I'm trying to figure out, like, so are we in an AU right now?
I can only imagine.
I have no idea where we are.
Because, like, I feel like there are way too many layers of interpretation going on, for me to follow what the poem's about. Like, the poem is written from a person's perspective, but that person themselves is different than their source material. Rini is different than the source material for obvious reasons. So now I need to figure out whether it's that they're saying that the source material is supporting this, or if they're a you of the source. And it's, and then on top of all that, it's all metaphorical language anyway. So, like, I don't know how we're supposed to understand this. If you just wrote a poem from your own perspective, I would have a better shot of understanding your take.
Yeah.
Or what each line means. Right now, this is kind of incomprehensible. This just feels like deepities.
Deepities?
You know? A deepity is a phrase you can say, or a sentence you say, which sounds deep when you say it once, but then when you think about it for even a moment, it kind of just falls apart. Like, it's profound in one way and a really boring statement in the other. Like, the classic example is, love is just a word. Like, technically, the word love is, yes, just a word. But, like, there are lots of things love is, none of them are just a word. If I'm talking about how much I love someone, I'm not talking about a word. So love is just a word seems deep until you think about it.
Ain't nothing but a thing. That's another one, I think,
guess.
right?
Demons crawl from underneath the rocky surface, your skin. It's like, it's okay.
Crawling in my skin.
I think we've misread this the whole time. I think this is just about having acne.
Yeah, right? Rocky surface, your skin. Can't win this war.
Yeah,
And then, like, you feel so gross. You feel gross when you have acne. Your perception of reality is really distorted.
Hello again,
And
unwanted
yet
visitors.
other people are just like, you're just a person. I don't even notice, really. Unwanted visitors are the zits. I guess. What does come and rescue me mean in this interpretation?
It's like, please end me.
Please buy me.
You call the telemarketer who says this new cream destroys acne, and you are like, please rescue me. I will pay $500 plus shipping.
Please. Yeah, and Rini wishes they could make our anguish regarding the acne go away for good, but can't. I guess.
I think
because
really
their child can't afford skincare products.
Yeah. I think you really can interpret anything into this.
Yeah, it's just there are too many layers of interpretation going on. I can't figure out what the fuck this is supposed to be about.
Acne is some serious stuff.
Except, of course, knowing that this person can't stop writing about abortion for some reason.
Are they pro-abortion, against abortion? What gives here?
It's
they are definitely against.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're
seen the video.
Yeah.
They called it the devil's bloodshed.
That's right.
Oh, I thought it was just menstruation.
Yeah, well, the devil's lettuce, the devil's bloodshed.
Oh, well.
You know what it is.
Anyway. First you legalize weed, and next thing you will need to legalize abortion, because once you inject this weed, you will get pregnant. And
yeah, there was an American politician who said on the news last year that when you put sexy things like abortion on the ballot, people come out and vote. He was saying this as a reason why we shouldn't put those things on a ballot, and he said sexy things like abortion, and I thought that was a really, really funny phrasing. Yeah, that's what we all think. We're like, ooh, hot button issues. Weed legalization? Abortion? Hell yeah.
I'm 6 weeks. How about you?
Oh! Wow. Well, anyway, chapter 30. Even now, good night and goodbye, Saturn.
What a great title.
I'm sure it'll make sense when we hear the title drop in the poem.
I'm sure.
Hotaru's POV. You make an abrupt, quick a turn. That doesn't say U-turn. That says a turn. Even now, good night and goodbye to you, Saturn, my sweetest dream.
What? I thought, but you're Saturn, aren't you?
You know,
there's Saturn and there's U-turn.
that's true. That is true. Maybe that was intentional. U-turn, Saturn.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought they were doing something there. Yeah, see, Saturn, U-turn. That's still nothing.
Oh, so it just means Saturn.
I still have no idea what even now good night means.
Even now.
Is she
even now.
Wait, John, didn't you say Hotaru was Saturn?
Yes.
Like Sailor Saturn, so who is she talking to here when she says goodbye to you, Saturn?
Herself?
I guess. Is she killing herself? Is that what this is supposed to be implying?
Maybe, I mean, knowing this author, maybe Saturn is aborting herself.
What? How would you even...
My sweetest dream is Saturn, to be the best version of myself. Sailor Saturn being the ideal version of Hotaru or Hotaru.
No, I mean,
right? I'm really trying here.
So she's aborting that concept.
Exactly, right? Goodbye to you, my sweetest dream.
The idea of Sailor Saturn.
Yeah.
So,
and I think you make an abrupt, quick U-turn is something like them saying, like, you were on the way to having me a child, but instead you did a U-turn and had an abortion. This is me. I am squinting my eyes at the poem so hard my eyes are fully closed. I am just making up a meaning. That's my best guess.
If you stick with a theory that Hotaru is aborting herself, maybe Fate 1990 is making a case against a politician who wants to legalize assisted dying, but put it on the vote as self-abortion because that's sexy.
That's true. It is very sexy. That does get me a little bit, I won't say that word.
Hey, baby, I'm Dr. Kevorkian.
Yeah. I mean, medical professionals do get me a little hot. Anyway, I don't know. That's my guess.
That was too much.
And by guess, I mean I'm really forcing a meaning into this.
Okay, chapter 31. Jumping off the moon and Cloud 9.
Huh. Maybe it'll make sense in the poem. Jumping off the moon and Cloud 9. Nope. I got nothing from this.
Yep, no, unfortunately. You said that as I was thinking, and then I looked down at the poem and I went, oh.
Only I know how truly lonely and depressed you are. Of course she's referring to the self-aborted Saturn.
Maybe, yeah, apparently, yeah, maybe.
You're not as fine as you claim to be. They ask you how you're fine, and you can't really explain.
Yeah.
Only I know how much you long to be free from this abyss. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about.
I don't think this one's about abortion.
Is it? Well,
I don't think so.
Maybe in this, Urini is the baby of Sailor Saturn.
That would... I mean...
And Hotaru is right now struggling, trying to decide whether she should abort or not. And because of that, she's falling into depression, and somehow the baby in her belly notices.
This could also be, like, after the decision. Like, well, you were on Cloud 9 before.
Oh, yeah.
Because abortion is such a sexy topic. And you're riding the high. And then you jump off the moon at Cloud 9, and now you're depressed. You're not as fine as you claim to be, having made the decision. Only I know how much... Why only I know? Maybe I need to understand... Maybe this person understands Sailor Moon lore really well. Like, so well that I'm lost. They know the ins and outs of the relationship, so they would know why only Rini knows. I don't fucking get it. What the fuck is this?
I have to disagree with that, because, like, knowing that what I know, like, barely about Sailor Moon lore is that, like, they're like, Rini and Kochu become quote-unquote best friends, you know, in quotes, and so this interpretation about, like, her being her own daughter, that opens up a whole can of worms I do not want to get into.
And in the early chapters with author called Darian Kyle.
Kyle! Don't say that. I refuse to hear it. Don't say that shit to me.
Okay.
I don't want this.
God dang it.
Don't repeat that horse shit to me.
The king of the world is called Darian Kyle.
I'm fucking mad now. Don't say that shit to me. Kyle? How are we supposed to understand your poems? Who are these poems for?
Darian Kyle, obviously.
I don't understand. No Fate 1990 wrote these poems over like an 8 years period, and they're deep into their own headcanon about what these characters are about. So deep into it that we can't even understand what they're saying. And I'm really trying. I'm bending over backwards here to imply meaning where there probably isn't any.
It's like they had shoved so far up the ass, you're crowning through your own mouth.
You're crowning through your own mouth. That's a nightmare.
That's what this is now, I guess.
I wonder if ChatGPT would generate an image.
No.
Of that.
No.
It's probably not. Probably would say this is...
I mean, if I do know how to
violating their content policy.
I do know how to make AI generated images. I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't.
I mean, I got the tab open right now.
No. No. No.
We'll save that for later. Chapter 32, sorry.
That's cool.
The one with a quiet voice and strength. All right. By the way, really, I hate... If you use the title to give us like a sense of what the poem is actually about, that would be what titles are for. Right? Like, instead of just using a line from your poem as your titles. Anyway, Horu's POV. The one with a quiet voice and strength describes me. I am as dark and lovely as an iris. You hold me up like a cross. Living in isolation, it's my personal choice and free will. Someone explain this to me.
I think it's the last line. It's my choice and free will. So it's like, it's trying to debunk the argument of my body, my choice. I think. I could be wrong.
That's... But this doesn't... What is the first two lines? It doesn't debunk or anything. It doesn't even respond to anything.
The first and the third line, they speak to me on a level because I'm a quiet person and I like to isolate myself. But that's just because I had a shitty childhood, not because of abortion.
I guess. I think we should move on.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh.
Chapter 33. An unknown soldier, my fallen angel.
I think we're almost...
I'm really mad. Mad with...
Go on.
Yeah. I'm really mad because I took a look at chapter 27 to 41 and saw, okay, there's Rini, Hotaru, Serena, and Darian, and right now it's just Rini and Hotaru taking turns.
Yeah.
What's more is that, like, I think we're almost near the end. Got this going by the rate we're going.
Huh?
Oh well.
Oh well. Rini's POV.
Oh no.
What?
I'm so sorry. The images that DALL-E generated are nightmares. These are worse than if it had accurately depicted what I asked it for.
Oh no.
No, I want to see them.
I'm not seeing
I'm
it.
just gonna post them.
No, you're not.
Here's one.
You're not.
And you guys don't have to put them in the video. Just there you go. I asked it for a person whose head is so far up their own butt that they are crowning out of their own mouth.
Oh my god!
And what it gave me, I mean, they're donut people. That is very appropriate for where we are now. I mean, tag yourself, I guess.
No! Oh god! I hate it.
Well, it's a nightmare. I really don't like that the first dude's dong is out and it's like that color. That's just weird. It's like, can you put that away, please? I mean, I guess he can't. He doesn't have arms, but still, like, someone should put that away.
You do realize now that you made it, it has to be in the thumbnail.
Do you want it to be in the thumbnail? I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'm not even. Again, I don't even know necessarily if you want to put it in the video. You may cut all of this.
I mean, AI art is because of the artist situation and the stealing. I don't think we should use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe put it in the video, but censor it completely. It's just pixelated.
It's just like a black silhouette. Rini's POV. Going rogue, an unknown soldier, my fallen angel. Beautifully broken, you see dawn through a different pair of eyes. I know how much you are tired of the lies. Nevertheless, you are innocent.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, this is getting more confusing with every chapter.
This sounds. I'm assuming this is a poem written to an unborn baby, a baby that hasn't been aborted or born yet. Something about beautifully broken. Maybe that's broken water broken, and then you come out and you see the world through new eyes. And then they just wanted to rhyme eyes with lies. I don't know what the purpose of making the poem centered, and then there's sentences. And, like, I feel like an immediate improvement to this poem would be to left align it and just make each sentence its own line. That immediately improves the poem without changing any of the words. Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, no.
Just a quiet no. Just no. Like you're sad about it. I don't know. Nevertheless, you guys are innocent.
I disagree.
All right. Okay, you're guilty.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm one of the... Yeah, I come from the city that Black burned down and Darkness the Cat. Well,
Yeah,
300 innocent people died and the rest were guilty.
And the rest are guilty. Well, that's sometimes how it goes, I guess. Chapter 34. Maybe I'm not crazy or evil after all.
What the hell?
Hotaru's POV. I am silent and despondent. I am a small ant in this great big world. Maybe I am not crazy or evil after all. Nonsense. Bad. I don't even want to read it again.
Maybe it's
More
like,
like Sonic's POV.
what the hell?
Wow.
Is it like
Damn.
is it like
Sonic
because
having a lucid moment.
is it like is it like I'm not evil because I'm microscopic? Because
I'm
zygote and stuff.
I'm silent and despondent. I'm sad and I'm unable to speak. I'm a small ant in this great world. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah.
This is about personal responsibility versus systematic issues.
Yeah, something like that. Like the silent majority is silent and sad about the amount of abortion, but they're not doing anything because they're just going along with this great big world.
Yeah.
Maybe. Why does this... I'm really struggling to see how the POVs are explaining or adding context or adding meaning to this that makes it make sense.
Yeah, in fact, I'd say they make it more confusing because
It makes
now
it
we have to
way
think,
more confusing.
Because now we have to think about, like, who would say this in what situation? Like, what is even their relationship to each other?
Yeah.
Okay, we get a few answers in the next chapter.
Do we really?
An avoided and aborted dark path, and I want Bob to read the situation in Ark's voice.
Okay, do it.
Situation. Serena realizes Hotaru is the ghost of a child whom she aborted long ago. See, that is the context I needed many chapters ago.
What's the context the whole time?
Wait, so
Let me
Serena
go
was
back.
She was like, "Oh no, I aborted you years ago. I'm so sorry."
That's it. I'm going Pisco mode now. I can't take this
Dude,
anymore.
guys, for real, this is literally the context we needed. This literally makes sense of every one of Hotaru's poems.
Yeah.
Okay.
But why?
Is that good? Is this us engaging with the material as the author intended? Because if so, then they're a good writer, actually.
Oh
No, they're not a
wouldn't
good
go
writer. This
so
is still not. You make an abrupt, quick U-turn even now. Good night and goodbye to you, Saturn, my sweetest dream still sucks. Sorry, it still sucks. All right, well, sorry if I wasn't able to get through the situation with one smooth reading. If you want, I can do it again.
No, it's good. This is the reaction we wanted. This was the goal.
I don't get it because aren't they like Otaru and Serena, aren't they like roughly like the same age group?
I
Like
don't.
how
Well,
exactly
no,
does
no,
this
you're
work?
no.
That's
You're thinking
Hotaru.
about this. No. Stop. You're thinking about this using your brain. I need you to think about this using no brain. Don't think about it with a brain, because then facts will get in the way. You have to just Serena realizes Hotaru is the ghost of a child whom she aborted long ago.
So does the actual Hotaru not exist in this AU?
No. To explain, Serena realizes Hotaru is the ghost of a child whom she aborted long ago. Look, man, just go with it. I'm just repeating the phrase because I can't reword it.
Now I'm finally realizing, Bob, that you all this time have been the ghost of one of the authors we made fun of.
Yes, now you're getting it. Yes, exactly.
Bob is
I
the
have
ghost
been
of Enderman's
all
Curse.
this time, and if I'm older than you, then that's just how it is. That's just what happened, okay? I can't explain it. That's just what happened. I'm the ghost of an author you made. I'm the ghost who wrote the fucking Lego story about all this fucking life lessons.
The ghost of the coming up epic.
Yeah, coming of epic. Yes, that guy. That's me.
That makes too much sense, honestly.
When I died, I lost a lot of my memories. That's why I struggle to remember my own name. It's just what happens when you die. I'm sorry, I can't explain it any further.
Okay, and now for a change we have Serena's path.
Oh, good.
Okay. Hope and faith in the crossfire, and avoided
show.
and aborted dark path. Pregnancy. Promises and dreams yet to be fulfilled. Even now, it is my regretful, ungodly hour, my tarnished legacy.
Oh, you are a child I aborted right and you got to haunt me at this ungodly hour.
Oh God,
It's so weird. It is so weird that they waited until this poem, where they don't even mention Hotaru. There's not even a you reference. This is not to Hotaru. They waited until this poem to include the situation that explains the previous poem.
Why would you?
And this one's whole point, now that we've gotten the context, all these poems boil down to abortion bad, which is not arguments or even insightful. Yeah.
Why you aborted
my
me?
legacy is tarnished because I had an abortion. All you're doing is shaming a person for making that choice, and that's it. That's all you're doing in the poem. You're not.
I still don't get why would they make the ghost of the baby Hotaru? Why did it have to be an established character?
You know what? Once again, I can tell you exactly. I can tell you exactly why. The reason why is because if you make the baby just a baby, then you're dehumanizing them. The point they're trying to make is that a baby grows up into a full person with a personality and all that stuff, and when you abort them, they do not get the chance to become that full personality. That's their perspective. That's why they're against abortion, right? So, in this case, you have to pick a canon character who we all know so well, because we're all such big Sailor Moon fans, of course.
I will say, the master stroke is just the word pregnancy. Just put that at the end of any sentence. It's like, and where the heck were you, young man? Pregnancy.
I mean, if they left it out like they probably originally did when they wrote this poem, it is just as vague as every other poem.
Yeah, it gives all... It's the bow on top of this croissant? Yeah, I don't know what the hell.
They thought all the other poems were really clear, and this one needed explanation. That's why they wrote the situation and the word pregnancy right in the middle of the poem. In fact, you can see the word pregnancy is sort of like in the womb of the poem because it's right in the middle. Whoa.
God damn it.
Whoa, dude. And like, it's sort of the poem's kind of looks like... I'm just... Never mind.
Let's just forget about it.
Sorry, it's 11 a.m. here and I'm drunk. I'm not actually drunk.
Okay. You just injected some marijuana needles.
Yeah, my marijuana needles have just kicked in.
Okay, chapter 36, an actual chapter. I aborted
what?
her.
No
now she is haunting me.
Oh, okay. Maybe this will explain everything. Okay.
There will be no answers, I tell you that right now.
My Chemical Romance song titles be like...
I aborted her and now she is haunting me, yeah, for sure. Time period, a flashback. Situation, Serena's pregnancy and abortion.
Oh no.
Serena's POV.
Serena's getting aborted now.
Yeah, well. I aborted myself and now I am haunting me.
It's the karma.
Oh my gosh.
Sailor Scout aborts baby, instantly regrets it.
I'm pretty sure those AI pictures are of men who aborted themselves and are now haunting themselves.
I remember Andrew and Amy set me up on a blind date with Darian. I never imagined the day when Darian called me his girlfriend instead of Meatball Head.
That's sad. That's really sad, okay.
Even because he's like college age in this canon.
Yeah, he called me Meatball 1 and he had orange skin. I don't know what was up with Darian.
Meatball Head. Jeez. I'm gonna call my wife Meatball Head right now. I'll just text her, and I'll let you guys know if there's an update. You're a meatball head. Period. Send. We'll see how she feels about that.
Who knew I would become pregnant with this baby? My parents and Sammy supported our marriage and growing family.
Who's Sammy?
Yeah, who the fuck is Sammy? I mean, who the fuck are Andrew and Amy?
Andrew is the game arcade clerk person.
Holy
Amy
shit,
is
these
just
people actually exist. Okay.
Yeah, and Amy is like, you know, like the Sailor Mercury, but who the hell is Sammy?
Same as the name of my childhood dog.
Ah, neat. Oh God!
good
Oh,
dog.
that's her little brother. That's who Sammy is. He was so forgettable. I forgot his name.
I didn't even realize she had a brother.
I know, right?
Okay. Darian and me were expecting a little princess named Totaru. This pregnancy took a huge toll on us. The doctor warned Totaru wouldn't have a normal life because she had a heart defect. Darian and I were torn between choosing life or death for her.
Say the next time really nonchalant.
Yeah.
Anyway, I aborted her and now she's haunting me.
Is this a thing, you know?
Why is
I mean,
chapter being posted now and not before the weird cryptic poems? I don't get
yeah.
it.
Well, maybe they got too many reviews that said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I will say that if the doctor says Hotaru wouldn't have a normal life because she had a heart defect. That means that now that she's haunting you, you can definitely outrun her. I mean, she's got a heart defect.
But like, here's the thing, though. Like,
She's also a baby.
No, I mean like, she's Sailor Moon. She has magic. Use some of your weird sailor magic to fix that.
So, are you suggesting that there should have been an episode where Serena got pregnant, had an abortion, ghost baby showed up, and then she used sailor magic to blast away a ghost baby?
No.
Because I fully agree. That is a great idea for an episode. That is so cool. I would love that.
No.
It would really turn the series around for me, to be honest. Because I couldn't really get into it before, but if I knew we were headed somewhere, I would definitely watch.
No.
It'd be like a great season 2 finale kind of thing. You know,
Okay,
like
now
really
I'm gonna...
turn things up.
No, that's
I'm
the
gonna-
thumbnail.
Now I'm gonna write that episode. I won't. I already have Cosmo in high school to write.
Yeah, well.
I'll put that into Cosmo in high school.
Just have Cosmo watching Sailor Moon on her phone and this is happening.
Oh God! Cosmo High School just becomes our weird alternate universe depository.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you want to do another universe, you can just make it a show within the universe, and then people watch it, and then you just write it out in full as something they watch. You could even have the characters breaking the fourth wall commenting on it.
Maybe one of the
It's a great
teachers
idea. You
just
should definitely
randomly
do.
gonna say, so anyway, recently I've been haunted by my aborted baby.
Yeah.
Aborted baby's ghost.
Imagine starting a stand-up set like that.
Yeah.
So, I recently aborted a baby, and now she's haunting me. I don't really know what to do about it, and then you just launch into a series of jokes. You know, that'd be great.
I guess realistically that could be a scene. Just Cosmos watching a stand-up special, but that's the setup for a joke.
That's very funny.
What is the deal with ghost babies? I aborted her, and now she's haunting me.
I guess.
Congratulations, Bob. You broke me.
Yeah,
Good.
and returning back to our good old poem from chapter 37. Never seen the moon so bloody red before.
I've never seen the moon so bloody red before.
Okay, now if that's not menstruation, fucking metaphor, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I assume it is. Hotaru's POV. Never seen the moon so bloody red before. My life is stuck in the crossfire. Didn't you do in the crossfire like that? I am torn between embracing the light or darkness. I know I am a beautiful hot mess. You bless me with your presence anyway. I desire to have more of this silent, sweet, heavenly bliss.
It's like, give me that sweet, sweet womb. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm such a hot mess right now, you guys.
Oh man, that's yeah. I'm such a hot mess, dude.
I'm not gonna make a joke about that. I can't, in good conscience, make a joke about like a sexy ghost baby. I don't know.
I'm not even thinking about that. I mean, to be honest, this is another one of those poems where it's just like, the whole point of the poem is like, the baby's perspective is, I'm quietly waiting to be born, and you want to abort me. And that's like the whole point? That's all they have to say? I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed, I'm sorry. F-, no fate. 1990. No, not F-. I'll give you a D-. Alright. Heaven's Endless Silence. 38.
Taro POV, great.
That's actually a pretty metal title. It's like
Heaven's Endless Silence? Yeah, that's a pretty cool title. I kind of like it. My perishing, shakeable faith, a lifelong stumbling block. Never imagined this would happen. One huge, unexpected circumstance. Repetitive bad luck, tears of an angel. Heaven's endless silence. One wrong turn in the opposite direction. Passing through like smoke, enlightenment. Real true happiness. Indigo blue skies slip away from me. Hollow inside. I am numb and dumb enough to not care anymore.
I will say...
I think I blacked out. What was that?
I will say that, like, describing an abortion as a lifelong stumbling block, that is accurate. You stumble over, and now your life is no longer...
I don't think that's what they're saying. I think that they're saying their faith is wavering, and their faith is what presumably is fueling their distaste for abortion, right? Like, frequently it's a religious thing. Herself. Oh, right. Okay, so then what does that... Yeah, my perishing... I don't know. Yeah, I guess lifelong stuff... Okay. What the fuck? I don't know, guys. I don't think this person's a very good writer.
Maybe not.
Or maybe they're such a good writer that I'm... stupid? Am I stupid?
No, actually, I think it's like Shakespeare. We're just locking the translation on the opposite page.
Oh, you're right. I'm assuming that on fanfiction.net, the words that were said by Jesus will highlight in red.
I guess. I don't know.
So that's a little Bible joke for our Bible-os out there. The idea that, you get a Bible that has the Jesus. Okay.
Our fellow
Not
Bible
this crowd,
detectives.
I guess. That's all right.
Yeah. Oh, we are big in the scripture sleuth community.
Yeah. You guys are the real Bible-os. Well. Oh shit. Chapter 39. 13.
Born to die and live to die. Darian's POV. Fucking finally.
Hell yeah!
It's time for you to give the performance of a fucking lifetime.
Oh, this one's kind of long too. Okay, okay, here we go.
Yeah, because he's a man, he needs to mansplain abortion to all the women in the fic.
Okay.
Yeah, and then wheel mansplain the poem and the abortions to the audience. It's a perfect cycle.
I have been living my life backwards for so long that I forgot to sing you a song, my angel. Born to die, it is too late for you to change your fate. You have a date with your soulmate. Death and your first breath of life becomes your last. You leave me behind in a very delicate state, and I find it hard to appreciate the beauty surrounding me, for all I know is hate. Decaying flesh, you crash and burn underneath the sound of an atomic bomb falling from the sky.
Is this... Wow. What the... Is this a Hiroshima thing now?
No, they're saying that... that an atomic bomb's the shockwave of an atomic bomb is metaphorically as big as the shockwave of an abortion ? That's my interpretation. Far.
When I always forget, like, with all the abortions that happen in New Jersey, the place is shaking right now.
Yeah, but he's aborting the baby
himself,
and the baby's no, not himself. You're missing the point. He's the father, I think, of the aborted baby. So now I find it hard to appreciate the beauty surrounding me. For all I know is hate. He's just got so much hate in his heart. That's why he did it, I guess. That's pretty reductive.
Yugi was right when he said you have nothing but hate inside your heart.
Yeah.
You have nothing but hate inside your heart, Kaiba. Also, you dress funny.
Yeah, basically.
Born to die, you were torn from your mother's womb, but her heart will always be your tomb. As light as air, it wasn't fair for you to die while the world carried on with its business as usual. Your voice speaks behind the grave begging for justice, and I break the ice. I have a new different outlook on life all thanks to you. Born to die and die to live, mortal immortality is unpredictable. Dying to breathe and to be loved, the fight to stay alive is an ongoing battle happening every day.
What?
Is it possible to survive through the storms of life without bleeding? I bet death is beautiful and wonderful, but I am saving my last breath for another time. Is there anything else in life besides dying that I can look forward to?
What?
Fragile, life is too short for me to disregard my health, wealth, or talent. Life is too short for me to neglect and reject the love surrounding me daily in the early morning hours. Kind-hearted, I am nice enough to give something of myself to society and make a positive difference in the community.
I was about to say the one in the middle where it's like business as usual is the worst line, but the last one is even worse than that.
I'll be honest, some parts of the middle of this poem I thought weren't that bad. I thought they were okay. I kind of understood what they were saying. Some of it was really boring. But I kind of got the vibe they were going for in the middle there, but the ending really kind of just peters out into some other bullshit.
I aborted my baby. Oh well, time for some community service, I guess.
I mean, I think I don't know. I could try to interpret this. This is maybe. I think this is the best poem of the ones that I've seen so far, and only by virtue of the fact that there's enough here to actually have some substance.
Yeah.
Well, monkeys and typewriters, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, like, the thing is, if you write really, really, really short poems, the point you can be making with a really short poem is limited in scope and specificity, just by virtue of the fact that you don't have enough words to be very, very specific, you know. But, like, when you have a longer poem, you have more room to, like, write out the contours of the point you're making, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's like he aborted the baby. He has a different look on life now because he's like, we're all struggling to stay alive. You were struggling to something about you were struggling to stay alive. You know, we don't all have to die. And it's like, it's one of those things where, like, I kind of see what they're getting at. It ignores all the actual lived circumstances we're all going through every day. It just kind of brushes all that under the rug. But I guess I get it.
Alrighty then.
We only got 2 poems left, guys.
So we gotta savor these.
Okay, we'll really savor these.
Chapter 40. My life has always been an illusion.
That's true.
Has always been a video game.
Yeah.
Wake up, Hotaru. The Matrix has you. Yeah. Hey, that rhymes like a poem.
Hotaru's POV. Stuck somewhere between birth and death, My life has always been an illusion. It is only in my mind that I have existed.
Okay, yeah. This one's my new favorite, honestly.
This one is a deepity for sure. It sounds profound until you think about it for even a moment. Stuck somewhere between birth and death describes every living person.
Stuck somewhere in the stage.
Yeah.
Still trying to collect coins.
Mm-hmm. Keep
Who
going.
is Hotaru? Who is Serena? I think they're only in my dreams because I'm actually Ridley Blaze.
Nice. Guys, we have one last poem.
Oh,
Alright.
here I am. Here we go. Rini's POV. A constant reminder and remembrance. A little white cross reopens old wounds. A soldier of few words. The sibling that I never knew. Enigma. My shattered insight. My twilight. Last deadly goodbye, goodnight kiss. Lingering echoes of what could've, should've, would've been. Abortion. A bloody, unholy, justified, daily massacre of innocence. Ocean deep secret regrets. Recoverable redemption, these fragments of us. Immeasurable love and gratitude. A winter song. Nearly distant, merciful saving grace. That was a fart of an ending.
That was a real fart of an ending, yeah. I genuinely was just giving them a little bit of praise for 39. I was like, there's some lines in there that I think work. This one was just a big old shit.
Well, 6 years later, you finally finished Little Moonbeam. Congratulations.
For now, we don't know. Maybe they'll come back and keep adding more. I hope not.
The clapping isn't working, is it? I take that as a no.
Oh. Well, are there any... I don't know what reviews... when the last time we did the reviews was. Do you guys remember if there are any new reviews?
Well, the newest one is in 2020.
Yeah, the 2018 one should be new reviews.
Oh, okay. Then, do we go over the reviews?
Sure, why not?
Alright, well...
So, White Moon Falcon Ninja, this sounds like somebody who was
think we
covered
did
by the
cover
SDC.
White Moon Falcon Ninja at some point. This may even be where we learned about White Moon Falcon Ninja. I know I'm familiar with White Moon Falcon Ninja because I have referenced their work recently to Connor while I was talking to him. Anyway.
Only a single recommendation. Less poetry and more like an actual story scene. On the upside, I love the idea of Winnie and Totaro both being Serena and Darian's daughters. Fact. I'm getting story ideas of my own. I hope you will enjoy. Don't do this. Don't go to another story and say, yeah, I'm writing too. Go read my shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's just, it's polite, you know? You let them know that you don't care about what they wrote. And
I mean, this is not the worst example. I mean, most people who do this write more about their own stuff than about the story they read.
That is true.
But
yeah, that's true. And even then, they said, I'm getting story ideas, right? They didn't say, like, I am writing this story right now that is unrelated to your thing. It's like, you inspired me is still better than, worse attempts at it. Guest says, you need to read before you post. You keep jumping between names that it's so confusing. It sounds good, but format is off, and the names are throwing me off from even trying to read what's going on. Okay,
There's one
I'll
last
be honest.
review.
I feel like this review was more difficult to read than the poems.
There's one last review. Clemens, do you want to take this one?
yeah, Serenity 24 Luna, unrelated to our Luna. I'm sorry, but poetry? Wow. You have extreme talent in English. I congratulate you.
I don't know what the tone of this is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but poetry, wow. could mean anything.
Okay, I'm gonna admit it. I'm actually a doctor. Serenity 24 Luna is the baby I aborted. They haunt me.
See, now I understand. Now I understand.
Well, we have the context now. Now it explains all of our actions for this day.
That makes so much sense. That's why you said the thing about the darkness and light and being stuck between birth. Yes, okay, gotcha. Right. Poetry. Wow.
Yeah.
I think that'll stand the test of time.
It's totally not like I'm writing stuff and I'm like, oh shit, I need an explanation. One post later, I got it. This is what happened the whole time.
Uh-huh.
So, if you don't want us to abort you, don't contact this author or any author we cover.
Or we'll haunt you.
To be clear, don't contact any authors that they cover.
By the way, I'm looking through this author's stories, and I'm noticing there's a few, I guess, tropes that seem to come up in a lot of them. Like, having a kid with Down syndrome seems to be something that occurs in more than one story.
Man.
And if you remember the first two parts, I think it was mentioned that they had a baby with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I've also seen a few that had something about having a biracial daughter. That also seems to be a theme.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't want to. This seems too weird for me.
They seem a little fixated on some of these ideas.
Yeah.
Just saying.
They
Well,
also
anyway.
wrote a fuck ton of content.
Yeah.
Like, you can just keep scrolling here. There's so many stories.
Yeah, they have 343 stories. Well, there you go.
Well, this of all the things that have ever happened, this was one of them.
That certainly is a thing.
This was fun. What else do we have to tell these fine folks?
We have a Discord where you can hang out with us. Also, if you have any requests for bad media that you think we could riff, or like stories or other poems, or even like movies, as long as they're in the public domain, I guess.
Something like and subscribe. Also, I don't think we're doing the Steam Boat Wooly thing. We don't want to get into that situation.
No, I'm more like something. We're probably never releasing the Titanic stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a real shipwreck.
Yeah.
Get it? Because, what happened to the ship?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
a giant
also-
octopus threw a rocket at an iceberg, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And remember.
Alright, bye!
Remember, even if it's 6 years later, if you do not like, do not read.
I don't know.
Bye.
Guys.
Pregnancy.